All right, as the fighting continues, military drones continue to be the greatest innovation of that war to date, I guess, if you think a great innovation is something that kills people. But Ukraine has developed some innovative ways of defending itself against Russia's drones. One of them is a volunteer group made up almost entirely of women who've made it their mission to take down those drones. They call themselves the Witches of Bucha. By day, they work normal jobs. By night, they lace up and shoot down enemy drones. NewsNation's Robert Sherman got an inside look at their lives in and out of uniform. He joins us live from Ukraine. Robert, I'm fascinated. Tell me about these women.
Yeah, well, Elizabeth, it's a tense job, as you can imagine, because the threats are so constant. Even just tonight, we had sirens blaring here in Kyiv as Russia, you guessed it, launched more drones at Ukraine. It really underscores this all-hands-on-deck mentality that you have here on the ground in Ukraine in order to defend the skies.
The bloodiest war in Europe since World War II has raged on for 3.5 years. Hundreds of thousands have been deployed to the front lines between the two sides, never to come home. There was a time when only Ukrainian men could serve in combat roles. That changed in 2017, and with Russia at the doorstep, the old days are long gone. Olena Silchenko already wears plenty of hats. She's a mom, runs the house, has a massage therapy business on the side, and in her spare time is a mixed martial arts fighter. A decorated one at that. But then there's this hat.
So what does this mean?
Bucha.
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 That's for her night job. When the sun sets, she finds herself deep in the woods on the outskirts of Kyiv, watching and waiting. She's one of the so-called Witches of Bucha, a near all-female group of volunteer soldiers. Their job? To defend the skies from Russia's drones.
You are the last line of defense against Russia's drones every night. What is that pressure like out here?
We can only breathe easy when we either shot them down or they are gone. Otherwise, it's vigilance and more vigilance.
There's no shortage of action, as Russian drones rain down on Ukraine practically every night. The Ukrainians estimate more than 6,000 of them were launched at their country in the month of July alone. Volunteers like Olena have to be trained and ready to go for whatever Russia puts in the air. Age, gender, none of that matters when your back is against the wall.
These are full-fledged forces of defense of Ukraine, and thanks to these women, today, most of our energy, most of our homes are intact.
For some, it's their first time picking up a weapon. The invasion left everyday civilians like Olena little choice. It was the atrocities committed in Bucha, a suburb of Kyiv raided by Russian forces at the start of the war, that spurred the formation of this group.
I didn't want to just hide in the basement. I wanted to join and help. I wanted my family and children to sleep well.
So in Olena's world, there's even more hats to juggle now.
What does that word mean to you?
Witches are women who are strong-minded and motivated. One calls herself a witch because it is going to be just how we say it and want it to be.
That's just one of many stories that you have here, Elizabeth. Practically everyone we've spoken with in Ukraine says that their day-to-day lives are consumed with finding ways in order to help their country, volunteering, donating, or in this case, defending their country in this major war that you've seen taking place here with drones threatening communities across Ukraine practically every night. Elizabeth?
Amazing, amazing to see those women. I love that one woman said, I didn't want to sit in the basement and hide and be afraid. I wanted to get out and do something. Robert Sherman, fantastic reporting yet again. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.